up, everybody? Norris McTards here, coming from the U-Den, and I got me some Shorty'S True American Roadhouse barbecue steaks burgers. Well, I of course got the ribs and brisket. You can't be Jewish and not get brisket, right? Alright, so I'm pretty ready for this because I haven't eaten at all today, and it's 8:35 at night. So I was waiting all day for this shit. Alright, so this is a local independent place owned by a place called Mancy's, who owns 3 other restaurants in the area. And they're all pretty fancy except for this one. Alright, so I got a couple things here today. I got an order of their brisket platter. That looks pretty good. I just got corn muffins for my sides for that because I got some other sides with my ribs. Here's the main attraction. Shorty's True American Roadhouse Barbecue Steaks Burgers. I've only been to this place a couple times. They opened, I don't even know, probably 10 years ago, maybe more or less. But they've been a pretty popular place, you know, especially for those who like to go to independently owned businesses and not chain restaurants. Let's open it up and see what we got. Wow. There's definitely quite a bit of food in here. As you can see, there's a giant platter. I got the half and half. Half rack, 6 bones of pork ribs, and 4 bones, half rack of beef ribs. Then I got fries and barbecue baked beans. Well, this looks like sauce. Yeah, okay. Typical French fries. I'm sure they'd be real good out of the straight out of the fryer, but no, they're cold, so they're a little warm. Alright, now this must be their signature barbecue sauce. I don't really know how to describe it. It's very tangy and pungent. It's a little sweet, but it's got that tang in it. And it's not bad. Looks like they kind of put a little bit of sauce on there when they're making the ribs, but not much. So we'll see if I want to put a little bit on there. You know, barbecue sauce just fills you up more. Alright. Then of course I got my glass full of Pepsi. Can't eat a great meal without my delicious carbonated beverage. It's refreshing. I like to keep my glass in the freezer when I'm gone, give it a nice little chill. Makes for a nice cold drink. Not bad. Okay. Well, as you can see, I got 3 corn muffins in here. That's my sides, and then they gave me an extra little container. To be honest, I don't give a fuck about the environment, but, you know, it's kind of a waste of space. They could have probably just shoved it in there. I guess someone might complain, but whatever, I don't give a fuck. Alright, I have this plasticware here that I could use for the brisket, but, you know, my hands are already fucking dirty, so I might as well just get balls deep. Actually, some of these fries are pretty good. I got another barbecue sauce here. I'm assuming it's the same thing. drink that straight. That's not good. Yeah. Oh. Much better. Alright. So, here's their brisket. Now, anytime I have brisket anywhere, I'm always going to compare it to my grandmother's old Jewish recipe. And this does not compare, in looks at least. It's firm, tender, got a nice crust. Let's see. This brisket platter was, I want to say, $14.49. So that's not bad. You get a pretty generous portion of brisket. Atop a piece of Texas toast, I think. And you get your 2 sides. Not bad. I know some other places that you order their brisket and they just give you a little bit, but you know, this is a lot thicker cut at the other places. Well, this looks pretty good. Nice consistency. We got some nice little pieces of diced pork or brisket or something in there. It's in their rich sauce. Although it's tamed down with the beans and all that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Very good. Might not even mind dipping my brisket in here. How about that? Alright, let's try this shit. Brisket and beans, yeah. Make like a little brisket and bean, you know, little fucking side there. That's actually pretty damn good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more of that. That's what they should call the place. Shorty's True American Barbecue Beans. Alright, I'm working on a beef rib here. As you can see, it's pretty large. It's about a bigger or a normal one that hasn't been touched yet. Alright, so here's a beef rib, one of their beef ribs. And then here's one of their pork ribs. So, as you can see, there's obviously a pretty significant difference between the size of a cow and a pig. Typically. I think when I'm done with these, I might even break them up and make some bone stock with them. That sounds pretty tasty. Yeah. Alright, so let's try a little piece of this corn up in here. It's all cold now. It'd be nice if it were warm and I could dip it in some butter, but whatever. Yeah. Typical corn muffin, nothing too special. It's a little extra doughy and a little less corny, which is kind of refreshing. But it's so dense. Definitely can't eat 4 of those. I don't know. I've only had beef ribs from a handful of places throughout my life. There's a different bar/barbecue not far from here that also has beef ribs. And that's usually my go-to place if I want beef ribs. But these aren't bad. Definitely not bad. Oh. I remember when I first had beef ribs. I must have been 13. No. Yeah, I must have been 13 years old. I was in a Jewish summer camp over in Cleveland, and all the food there, of course, was kosher because some of the kids there were super Jews, like super duper uber Jews, and but we had beef ribs one night, and oh my gosh, I took one bite into those, and I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. It was like, again, it was like steak on a stick, you know? It's like corn dogs or steak dogs without the beer batter, I mean? You know, that kind of defeats the purpose, huh? But it's good shit. So, these are juicy, but definitely not like steak on a stick. They definitely have that ribs texture, more chewy, and yeah, but they're definitely very tasty. Yeah, and I just like to walk around and find new places, you know, especially when I'm traveling. I'm always looking for a barbecue. You know, I love just walking the streets and just coming up to a new restaurant and checking it out, see if they have anything interesting. But yeah, I remember last couple of times I was in Houston, I think it was. I was actually very surprised by how little barbecue there was nearby me, at least where I was. But it is what it is, right? I haven't yet tried a pork rib, but I'm on that next. It almost kind of tastes like those Chinese ribs that you get as like an appetizer, but that is, you know, sickeningly rich. I mean, those are like cloyingly sweet. Ugh. These are pretty fucking good. Not the best I've had, but pretty damn good. Usually when I eat wings or ribs or stuff that's real messy, I try to just use my right hand so I can use my left hand for my glass. But these ribs are so huge. Which might be what she said, but we'll have to ask her later. Well, I'm not sure. Fuck it. And then Q, if you ain't spilling. Let that be barbecue lesson number 101. It precedes 1. 101 is like the top one. And then comes 1. Unless there's a 102. Shit, man. It's got a nice crunch to it. It's like it's got a good thickness. It could be a little thicker, but so people come up to me on the street sometimes, ask me questions. Like the other day, this dude walks up to me. He's like, "Yo, Nards, you tards for realsies?" I'm like, "Dude, come on, man. I'll just walk up to you on the street and be like, yo, you look like that kid from Sandlot. Your name smells like dick." Incidentally, I think it was him. I mean, he's like 50 now or something like that. I don't know. Some people though, no manners. It's like, can I just walk down the street, get my cube, my sushi? Well, who just what it? Now these ribs, these are so thick and juicy. These will be good tomorrow to reheat up when I'm done. I ain't near done now, but it's brisket though. I think this would just get too dry unless I pressure cook it. But I can go through all that trouble. Fuck that. Not for brisket. Now this piece has just a little bit of fat. Just a little bit. It would be nice if their pieces maybe had a little bit more. You know, that gives it that extra little sweet texture that balances out all that kind of dry, rubbery meat. That's good brisket though. Alright. Now we're going to try a pork rib. Now this has a beautiful caramelization on it. Nice crust, just like the beef. A little more glistening. It seems thicker, so you know the bone is smaller. There's more meat to bone ratio. So yeah, let's get in there. Where to start? I guess we'll start with the best part. The medial end, one might say. Or proximal. Well, yeah. Very pungent pig taste. Not necessarily a bad thing, but if it had a little bit more barbecue in it, you know, and it'd help it. So I'm gonna dump this over there here. Oh. Well, that is a tasty rib. You know? It's funny because I've actually heard quite a few people knocking this place lately, saying that they're great when they first came out 10 years ago, whatever. But, you know, more recently they've kind of gone downhill. Like I said, you know, I've gone there once or twice shortly after they opened. And yeah, more than being okay. Nothing too fantastic, but, you know, these aren't bad. I don't know if I'd go back for the ribs. Probably not even the brisket, to be honest. Not that it's not good, it is good, but let's just be honest, it's always better. And that's, you know, the trick of the trade. It's always tough finding a good place that can't be beat. Especially in T-Town. I know a chef who came here from Florida, and I guess he was told that if you can start up a restaurant and make it here in Toledo, then you can make it anywhere. Except maybe New York City, I don't know. That's a tough city. Oh yeah. Can't wait to make some bone stock out of this shit. Yeah. Pig bone stock. Never tried it, but I imagine it would be pretty good, especially with some veggies. Alright, so I've had this brisket. I've had some of these corn muffins. They're okay. The brisket. Let's see. Presentation of the brisket. It's good. You know, they give you a whole bunch of slices. I mean, this is what I haven't eaten here. And there's a good 5 slices there. Plus there's a whole little pile underneath. And that's pretty good. The taste of it is pretty good also. Nothing to write home about. Once you just don't have brisket at home anyway. I guess you would. Let your mom know. Tell her some good brisket wherever you are. Maybe get free send it to her. I won't do it from here though. So the corn muffins, I was a little disappointed about that. They're a little more doughy and yeasty than actual corn. The fries are definitely very crispy. The pork ribs look very good, but I've definitely tasted a lot better. They definitely look better than they taste. But the beef ribs, I mean, look at these bad boys. I mean, that's pretty damn good there. Yeah. What I like about these beef ribs is that the meat does kind of flake off in a good roasted kind of way. It's not too tough. It's thick and chewy, but it's not too tough that you would need to cut it off. I'm sure you can't really see from the camera, but it is a little dry inside, at least this piece. It's not tender, kind of like a pot roast kind of ribs are. Yeah, every place is different. Yeah. I'd go here again, but I would try something different from these. There's definitely a lot of food. My hands are all dirty here, but I might as well just dig in and get my utensil dirty. Probably spill some more sauce all over me. Nothing like some cold beans. To be honest, I think the baked beans here are my favorite part of this meal. Which is kind of sad, because it's probably the cheapest thing on on the menu here. Even the corn muffins are probably more expensive than this. But they're sweet, but not too sweet, rich. I got little bits of pork or brisket or whatever the fuck. It's pretty damn good. Might just fill up on all this. There's always the age-old question when it comes to ribs. Do you like them fall off the bone, or do you like them chewy? Do you like them saucy? Do you like them dry? I don't know. I like mine saucy, but not too saucy. If they're dry, then all you taste is the char and the beef, which is tasty. But when they're saucy, they got that nice hue, rich taste to them. So I guess I like them a little saucier. You can always add sauce to them, which is very true. That's the best way to do it, to be honest. But I definitely prefer my ribs to be a lot softer and more tender, fall off the bone than these chewy ones. So no, I definitely don't think I'll be getting these again. And again, these would probably taste a lot better if I put them in my pressure cooker. A little bit of water and barbecue sauce. I'll rehydrate them, make them all plump and delicious. I almost want to do that now, but it's getting so late. Wow, stick a cap on me because I am full. I couldn't possibly eat anymore. It's good, but I wouldn't order it again. I'd go back, order something different. But I don't know who the Shorty guy is, but he's got something going with his cube. It's not bad. You know, he calls this place a true American Roadhouse. And I'm sure it's all American. Is it a true Roadhouse, though? I don't know. I don't even know what a Roadhouse is. I mean, it's an establishment off the road. But, I mean, I don't think it's a phony. I don't think it's a fake. I don't think they're claiming to be a Roadhouse, American Roadhouse, but they're not really, you know. You know, I mean, obviously I have so much food here, I can box it up. Take a little bit to work with me tomorrow. Some barbecue for breakfast. Maybe while watching breakfast at Tiffany's. Sing a little song about it. You say that this isn't real Roadhouse. That it is nothing but faux house. Well, I say you're fucking wrong. This is Narge McTards, and I'm out.